Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now that we've had a drink and a bite to eat, we can continue on with our tale. We had met up with Khadgar, and he had teleported us back to Draenei, which is what Outland used to be. Yes, we had gone back in time. There. Heavenly Crimson Cloud Serpent category, Glory of the Pandaria Raider. This is the sort of thing that I could go and earn on my own now. But these are the mounts, and they look very cool. That one looks particularly cool. That one I like. This one, Achievement Lord of the Rains for a mount achievement. Actually, that does look very nice. This one here, Glory of the Pandaria Raider. I really like that one. That was a really nice colouring on it. And then you got the Emperor Shao Hao Exalted right there. The Onyx one, the Shah of Anger. So it's a rare drop, and those are the ones you can only do once a week. Now, here's the thing, right? Particularly in Pandaria, I just want to show you this. There's one raid creature that turns up there in the Valley of Four Winds, down that side of it, once a week. There's one in Kunlai Summit, which turns up around there once a week. There's one up here that turns up as well. They don't spawn once a week. You get one chance per week per character to try and take them down. So if you're one of those people that has got 20 or 30 different ults all leveled up, chances are you've got the mount, because some people will go and take all of them and go after that same creature over and over with all of their characters until they eventually get it. Right, that's a lot. That is a lot of work to do. What just happened there? Oh, he levels up by working in here.
The have not forgotten us.
That's very cool. I didn't realize he did that.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Remember the lessons of the past. I didn't actually realize he leveled up with what we did. Now, we did have in here, we've got 4 leathery caged beasts in here, which we can use, because we've only got so many orders that we can place at the moment. So there, working some orders. We got an achievement there, complete 125 work orders. So we got 16 raw beast hides and 80 sumptuous furs. I'm going to go over to work orders in here. I'd like to place some work orders for that. I'm going to create all right there. So I got 8 more work orders that I can place, which we want to get placed today. So we'll go and capture another 8 beasties, for whatever they might be. And right, there was a quest that we wanted to do out there, but I want to go in here a minute. Now, we're part way through this level. I think to level up the barn, we got to go one more level, haven't we? Enchanters, that's all level 2 stuff. This is the barn, level 2, right there. We need to be level 98, and we are level 97. So, we came out here as soon as we were able, as soon as we reached level 90. So, I'm thinking... It is level 90, isn't it? Yeah, level 90. As soon as we reached level 90, we came here. I'm thinking that... Garrison report. Oh, fishing shack. We've upgraded the fishing shack, but we're going to go and do that now. I'm thinking that one of the things that we should do in the future is... Well, we'll stay here until possibly... 90, like 102, 103, it sort of depends how we get on with it, because we're going to go and do all the Nagrand area as well. And then once we've done all that, then we will move on yet further. Right, working some orders right there. There's 125. Is there another one where we go higher still? Get more orders, learn 60 garrison blueprints, complete those, Master Relic Hunter. 10,000 gold in Draenei, there's 3,900 I'm up to, and that's storehouse level 3. 10 work orders at the lumber mill. I haven't got the lumber mill. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, there's quite a lot of different things here that you can get. Anyway, we'll worry about those another day. So we've now upgraded, which the upgrade allows us to get... we can fish more things in here. Blackwater Whiptail. We need to stock Garrison Pond with local fish. I need you to search the waters in Talador for fish that we can stock up with. Once you have the fish, you'll need to slice them up and look for eggs inside. Ron Ashen wants you to collect 10 Blackwater Whiptail eggs from Talador. Accept. Right, well, we go to Talador for that. Which is... no, that's Gorgrond. Oh, it's right there. This is literally just a hop, skip, and a jump over the hill. We'll go and do that in a minute. We're going to go over this where we've got... well, we'll run down into the mine next, and we'll do that bit. We've got a few orders right here that we can place. We can gather. Some of those and some Apex's crystals, which is really cool. Then we will run down into the Lunarfall excavation. Before we go any further than this, though, we will drink a cup of coffee, because that speeds us up. We grab this. There we go, and now we can start earning all of our Draenei stone and all of the other bits and pieces as well. Take all those. You can come and do these every single day if you want to. If you play the game a lot, you can come and run through this mine very quickly every day. You can, if you really want to, go and do this on every single character you've got. Quite frankly, personally, I find that sort of thing to be quite dull. If it's a once-a-week type thing and I've got a bit of time, I do seriously can... Weather Mining Journal, it was the pick. What was the pick? Temporarily increases mining speed. So we take that one. That's 10 minutes.
I need to get closer.
It gets, like, doing the raid bosses once a week on multiple characters. I will sometimes do that. If I'm, like, playing a fair bit, I'll do that. Because you don't have to sit and do them all at once. You can sort of spread them out a bit. I know some people that will, like, if they play a lot... I know some people who do play a lot, and they play for... the only game they play, and I used to when it was the only game that I played. They'll take their 3 or 4 hours of gaming that they do each day, and one day will be dedicated to going around and doing all of the raid bosses. And they go around and they do as many different raid bosses as they can, with as many different characters as they can. Sometimes people will go and spend like 2 days doing that, and they just keep working through all raid bosses on 10, 15 different characters. Other people tend to do it a little bit more slowly than that, and just work on 1 or 2 raid bosses, because, like, say, just work on the Pandaria ones. And the reason that they would do that is because if you just have the Pandaria ones, you've only got to sort of fish around that continent. You haven't got to be traveling long distances with characters in order to get to the next sort of set of raid bosses. And that does make a lot more sense. And that's sort of my approach, is I would take all the characters that are able to access a particular dungeon, and I would go into that dungeon with all of those characters, one after the other, attempting to get said raid boss, to said mount coming from the raid boss. And yeah, I don't have very many characters at high levels, so generally I didn't really get a lot out of any of it, but you get the idea. That was the general gist of it. That was sort of what I was aiming to do, at least. And I know a lot of people that it does work, and if you're really into the game, especially with the rules now in regards to the game, you are allowed to have 50 characters on a single realm. 50 characters on a realm. Right, I got 7 cups of coffee here, and I'm getting more cups of coffee than I'm using up. So, yes, I'm only just literally running up the stairs, but it's still a quick exit. Oh, where did you come from? Okay, I don't recall seeing you anywhere. I'm not even sure why you're here, but we will remove you from the equation. Oh, I thought he was going to give me something decent, but he's not. He isn't giving me anything at all. Just a little bit. Well, I suppose, actually, it is a grey item, and we do go for as many grey items as we possibly can. So what do we get down there? We've got 5. Great. Oh, I got 5 work orders. I've got another 14 that I can put going. So we'll take our... there we go. We got our serpent. There's one of our serpents. I love this. Like the whole lightning effect and that on it. It's so cool. It really is. We want to go into Talador with our fishing quest this week. we're going to run that way, pretty much straight up into that lot over there. And we should then be able to land and very, very quickly do our fishing for the black water whiptail eggs. There's some ore over there, but that's like way, way down. So I'm not going to worry about that for a minute. Now, do we have... There's nothing up here. Likely to be something down here. Oh, there is some ore down here. I'm going to go and get that. And I'm also going to take on this large-scale river wallow. Quite frankly, you look like a hippo. And I don't mean that in a nice, sort of friendly way. I just mean you look like a hippo. Honestly, look, you're huge. Hippos are quite dangerous, aren't they? You know, it's some people wrongly and mistakenly believe that, like, lions and things like that are the most dangerous animals in Africa, when it's actually hippos. Hippos are responsible for more deaths than responsible for more deaths than any other large creature. Small creatures, I don't know. I suspect things like mosquitoes are probably responsible for more deaths than anything else. Terraclaw over there, that's not, like, got the whole rare thing on it, so I'm assuming that Terraclaw is something that we need to worry about. Going to fish from here. There we go. Do our little bit of fishing. I could actually apply a piece of bait. We're at black water whiptails. That is a black water whiptail. That's an enormous black water whiptail, which goes there. I don't have black water whiptail bait. So because I don't have the special bait for the black water whiptails, I can't go and apply it to my fishing rod for this one. It's a little bit of a shame. Never mind, we'll have to do that next time. Draenei mining, I just see there, is increased to 74. That's not bad. And we do get a few points by doing this as well. So there's another one. We get a couple of points by doing this. We get 1 or 2 points just from doing the fishing. And then we get another one as our reward. So we've gone up to level 59 right there. And now I've run out of stuff. I need to go and find another fishing node. I'll do that. We'll fish this one up, whatever this one might be. And then we'll go and find another fishing node. Because if I don't have the specialist bait, the best chance of us getting the specialist... See, that's the crescent saberfish. The best chance of us... Oop, no, I didn't mean to do that. The best chance of us getting the specialist bait and the other bits and pieces as well is finding another node. What's that over there? Lake Bottom Zapper. Sounds vicious. Right, well, we've got 2 things over here that we need to take care of. We'll take care of the Zapper over there. Then we can get rid of the ore that is right down here. And then we've got a Blackwater Whiptail School right there that we can use. And hopefully get some Blackwater Whiptails. And also maybe a few... well, not a few. Maybe get one of the specialist baits that we need. So do they have, like, they've got the specialist bait sort of mechanism here in this one. So you get sea scorpions, increases the chance to get those. Do they have a similar type thing in Legion and in the newest zone? Because I'm not actually sure about that. I've got no idea. These here, if I got 5 of them, I will have all of the eggs that I need. I'd rather get at least 1 more. I'd like to get one of the specialist baits. Oh, I'm up to 60. I now have 60 in Draenei fishing. I'm gonna get 1 more. Oh, so there's another one, and it's flashes. We've got 6 of these now. This will make 7 of them that we get. And we still don't have... No bait. Wow, okay, we can get another one. What did I... Enormous Blackwater Whiptail. Oh, no, I said I had 6 and we can get 7. That's why I thought 7. I said 7 and I've got 7. No, we're on the next one now. Come on. Fish this one up. There we go. Okay, that was not a bad little fishing pool. Not a bad little fishing node. We've got 8 of them now. We don't have... We got the eggs that we need, and we've got 20 whiptail flesh as well. I'm going to fish just a couple more bits, and we'll get to level 62, I think, in the fishing. We'll just stand here, although I very much doubt that we're now going to get... Ooh, we did... Okay, we got to level 62. I won't do any more than that. I'll leave that now. We won't do any more. We'll go garrison Hearthstone. We'll half back. We're not very far away, but still, I will half back. We'll do a bit less fishing this week than we do some weeks. And right, we run out here. Go through this way. And I've got that little bit of fish. Now, I haven't been over to all of my other characters for a while. So that one there... Right, I actually... Before I do anything else, otherwise I'm going to confuse myself, I'm going to left-click to open that one. And then you go here, I go right-click for options, because I went on to Frith Guard a little while ago. So I'm going to delete this alt. I don't want that one on there. Yes, right, that one's gone. So this is our alts that we count, because these are the characters that we've made. For those of you who are unfamiliar, I did get a question previously. Why have I got all of these alts? Plant Gar, Drink Gar, Animal Gar, and so on. We are doing an epic quest, and we are trying to gather a full stack of every single grey, white, and green item in the game. The only stipulations are that the items are not soulbound, and they must be stackable. So that excludes all gear. So I would just do that because, you know, obviously it'd make it a lot easier. So Primal Spirit doesn't count because it's soulbound. Some of the rare special items like that one... No, not the Depleted Toxin. That one's a good one. There are some that are soulbound and you can't do anything with. And also, like gear and the grey stuff down here, that doesn't count. Account bound doesn't count. You get the general idea. Right, so Sumptuous Fur right there, that is on its way to Animal Gar. So we've got 214 in total. I'll send that whole lot over. We'll make up the stack. And then we'll change it back. And then I've got the Whiptail. That goes to the food dude. So we don't want that here. Eroded Tusk. If I quickly send through a few of these items here to Animal Gar, because all of this actually... Yeah, that's Animal Gar. So is that. Yeah, that's the soulbound one there. Now, it does stack up to 50, but because it's soulbound, then it doesn't count. We can't use future characters in order to be able to go and get it. Raw Beast Hide. That's got to go. Now, I haven't actually opened my mail to all my other characters for a little while, so we might want to consider doing that today, I think. Just to make sure that we're getting everything that we want. Right. Send that lot off. Oh, wait, no, there was another one there that I want to send to him as well. That dulled animal claw. And then the weathered journal. This the stack size 20 there. Faded note as well. These will go to Parts Gar for a minute, because he deals with parts. That makes sense, really, doesn't it? And we'll send the Sorceress Fire and the Sorceress Air over to him. Send both of those. The ores, they go to... Well, I'm just holding on to the ores myself at the moment. I haven't sent any of them away yet. Maybe I should. Anyway, parts. What are we sending off to the gear spring parts? They're soulbound, so we can't send those away. I don't think there's anything else to send to him, really. So we'll just we'll send that lot away. No, that's soulbound. Those are soulbound. Right. Parts Gar. You can take that lot, and then food. You can take that. I don't think there is any other food. Well, there's nothing that we really need to worry about at the moment. Let's not waste too much time doing that. Because I'm about to... I probably should have waited just for a second, because I'm literally about to go and get some more over here. You run down into here. I'll get a couple more bits from him. Ron Ashton! Anything biting? These will do nicely, Grundorn, thank you. So there is Draenei Fishing +1. We're up to 63. Now, fishing skills right here. Oh, it does go up to 100. It's... I look at this every time, don't I? I look at this every time. I probably shouldn't. Right, we'll open up our bag of stuff. We've got a bit of that. We've got Primal Spirit. We've got some Bright Baubles right there. Fat Sleeper Bait. Creates a chance of fat sleepers. I haven't picked up a fish cleaver again. That's a max stack. That one will just sell. But the fat sleepers, that's not something I've picked up previously. That's another new one. Bright Bauble. And then we got the reroll the traits on any character. We'll think about using that at some point. Right. We've done everything we want to do there. I'll leave that. There was a quest over here that we wanted to get. This should unlock the
Peace be with you.
herbs over here. This clearing is a perfect spot to grow herbs for our garrison. There is just one little problem. All these dang raccoons. I need you to clear them out, and we can get this garden growing.
Asha Thela.
Ah, there's the raccoons. Oh, okay. I didn't realise I had to kill them all. That's a bit vicious, isn't it? That's a bit vicious. Right, let's take several of them down. Ooh, actually, they're doing more damage. Oh, wait. Right, put that one up. You know what? Let's do an instant heal. Just a minute. These are doing more damage than I gave them credit for. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more careful with this one. Right, we've healed back up. There's 4, 6. We'll be all right. We will survive. But my goodness me, I very nearly. Who would have thought these raccoons would be this dangerous? I mean, honestly, would you have thought these would be this dangerous? I didn't think they'd be this bad. Right. I really didn't think they'd be that bad. Still, we've taken them out. They've been dealt with. We no longer have to worry about them. That was interesting. Great work, Grundorn. We'll get started planting the garden right away. Ah, there we go. Herb garden level 1. Now this will allow us to pick some herbs. Even though we don't have herbalism, we can pick Draenei herbs. We got Talador orchids right here. You can pick some of those. We get those, and you get Draenei seeds as well. Now these work just the same. The Draenei seeds works in just the same way as the Draenei stone does. Right? It's good for money, and it's good for placing work orders. So we'll take those right there. I don't know if you can place work orders here at the herb garden or not. Not really sure. We'll find out in a minute. You don't get very many because we can only pick up the Draenei seeds that we get from this herb garden right here. And once we upgrade the herb garden, we'll be able to get a few more herbs. Yeah, we are getting some primal spirits, and we're picking up these herbs, which I know that, yes, there are people in the guild who are going to want them, and we will start leaving them in the guild bank for people who might want to make flasks and stuff. But to start with, they're going to have to go to our character, Plantsgar, because that's just the way it is. If you look here, Garden Hoe, I haven't collected this appearance. So you can have the garden hoe, the scythe, the shovel, and these are all just so that you know, it's a staff, a mace, staff, and staff. You can basically, it's reskins, and it's really cool. So then you've also got the crazy carrot, teaches you how to summon his companion. 1,000 Draenei seeds for that one. So you save up your seeds, and you can use them for these appearances and skins, and also the pet. Which is a very cool thing to be able to get.
What are you looking for?
Standard merchant over here. Lilac claws. You know, I'm going to buy 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a full stack of 20.
Have a good one.
And
you need something?
These over here, I can put some work orders. Generates a shipment of herbs from Draenei seeds that you have gathered. So we get these, if I create all of those, from this point on I will probably be saving my Draenei seeds so that we can, because I don't think I've got the crazy carrot. If I go into collections, pet journal right here, carrot, there, crazy carrot, I don't have this one. Sen's got that one. She showed us that one, and then we've also got the terrible turnip right here. So look at that one, hang on, revive battle pets, there. Zoom. Why aren't you zooming in? But anyway, that one right there looks quite similar to that one right there, don't they? They look very similar to each other. They look very cool, actually. Look at them. Yeah? Both look very, very similar. But we don't have the crazy carrot. That's a pet that we don't have. So we can start saving our Draenei seeds when we harvest those. And admittedly, it's not a thing that I'm doing every day. It's a thing that I'm doing once a week. So it may take us a little while, but we will eventually get there and save them all up. So that is everything today for our garrison missions and so on. I'm just going to send off a couple more bits over here. So those, they can go. Actually, anything else I wanted to send to him. And then I've got these herbs right here. So there's 3 lots of herbs there. Was there any more? Yes, there was the Talador Orchid. It's just, I think it's those 4. These need to go to Plantscar. Send them off to him. And then Bright Bauble. That one can go. And there is nothing else that I need to send. That one will go to Plantscar. Over there. We'll send that Bright Bauble off to him. Right, that'll do. I'm not going to mess around anymore. I've got other quests that I want to do. Now, there's... That quest there is to do with the pet battles and stuff, so I'm not going to go and do that one. We know that we've got 6 more orders that we can place in the barn. I'd like to get those 6 orders done if I can, which means that we want to go out here and we want to capture 6 creatures. And we've got to speak to Prelate Renew at the Dracorium over that way. So we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to place him down like that. Very quickly take him out. There, right. There's one of them. And then...
I'm out of range.
Go on. Get that one and that one over there. And then... put down a trap just for a minute. As soon as I've trapped one of them, I can trap a second one. Doesn't take long, they just got to get to half health. There, like that. Right, there's one of them trapped, and then if I come over here and I place the trap down.
I can't attack that.
Oops, there, I want to attack that one. There, so that'll make 3 of them. There. I want to get a couple more of them. Right, he's just killing them outright. I don't want to kill them outright. I want to capture them. So I can get some caged beasts. Where are we going to go for some more caged beasts? That was for the leather. We've got the sumptuous fur. I mean, if I happen to get a few more of those, then we will get them. And it was... No, we had 8 more that we wanted to get, wasn't it? It was another 8. So I've got a load of wolves down here that maybe I could use. And... Wait. Huh? I only picked up 2. I did 3 of them, though. Definitely did 3, didn't I? Oh, well, maybe I only did 2. No, I did 3. I definitely did 3. Right, well, we got 2 of those. So the sumptuous fur, any of those that we get now, that will be... We'll drop the sumptuous fur into the guild bank. Because people there want the sumptuous fur in order to be able to make some big bags for everybody. So I will leave them there for people to make big bags. Right, there's one. And then there's another one right there. So that's 1 furry caged beast. You have a look up through. Leathery. No, I did only get 2 of them. I don't know why I thought I'd got more than that, but I did think I had more than that. Go to this one here. Get another furry caged beast. There's another one. So there's 3. I've got... That makes 5 altogether at the moment. I want to go... Wait, oh. I got another one right there. Let's chuck that down and capture it. There's another one. This one's even bigger than the last one. Can you let me go now? Yes. Right. So there's 4 furry caged beasts. Where are they? Furry caged beast right there, but it's not showing up. Oh, there, it's right underneath. Right. I got those, so I do want to go and get 2 more of the leathery ones. Well, we're going to have to put a stop to it now for a little while, folks, because I'm getting a bit parched. I'm also a bit peckish. So I'm going to have a bite to eat and a little bit to drink, and then we can continue onwards. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guard. Goodbye, and see you later.